Live from New Bedford, ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel blog show of authenticity, inspiration, and realness, also of good times, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now, here's your host of the show. He is Big Beefy E. He is Mr. Shenanigans and the elder statesman of the Rant and Rave podcast, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans in 1977. This is episode 1519 of the show. I hope you guys are having a very blessed day. It is July the 3rd, 2024, 7:02 p.m., ladies and gentlemen. That's right. We're going to have some fun here today. Well, today we're going to, I figured we're going to reiterate that I will not be doing a Roadside Shenanigans in 1999 for tomorrow. I'm not going to go see any fireworks. A few reasons why. One, my car needs to be caught up in with the inspection sticker and with the police presence huge over at the fireworks area. I'm not going to risk getting pulled over for that, because it needs a little fixing and needs to be done before I be able to. I'm lucky to even drive it from home to work and work to home. Two, because of Rant and Rave, and we have two important PLE events coming up in wrestling, they're going to want picks and predictions. And I want to be there. I want to make sure that I'm there at Rant and Rave to make those picks and predictions. So I think it's very important. And plus, with me doing the Dugout Crew podcast tomorrow on the David 3000 Network channel on YouTube at 3, and plus, I have family over. That's another thing too. Now would be plus I had to work the next day. So a lot of factors coming in this, and it's the first time ever. It could be just the same old thing again, unless some weird thing happened, like it rained at night and they had to postpone it. Load off my back. Or if the family wants me to go to, if the family wants me to attend the fireworks with them, that could be the only way. It's all right. It's all good. So, and every time I grow hair on my face, I feel like shaving it. But yes, excuse my voice. Every time the weather changes, it's like a pressure luck game board. It keeps changing. You never know when it's going to stop. And personally, it's driving me crazy. But I'm going to try to do the best I can. And I can still talk. This is that. I'm going to be careful. All right? And, and constantly clearing my throat and all that good stuff. So, we're going to talk about the NXT Heatwave, picks and predictions. And you know what? I want to do the board, but lately with this new wet app for merging videos, it's causing my videos to go all, blurry and all that. So I decided to write them down instead. I'll write down, I will, what I can do is basically I'm going to write down the matches on the card. On the description. I think that's what I'll do that from now on. And you can make your picks and predictions on the comment section. That way, I'll know what you guys have, what decision you guys have made. And I'll repeat these tomorrow for Rant and Rave. I'm going to repeat these tomorrow for Rant and Rave. So, with that being said, the NXT title will be on the line. The heavyweight title. Trick Williams is the champion, defending against Ethan Page, Shawn Spears, and young Javon Evans. That's one. The men's North American title will be on the line. Femi against Wesley. Now the women's North American title will be also on the line. Kelani Jordan defense against Ruca. The women's title on the line. Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice. Tag titles on the line. Nathan Frazer and Axiom defense against Chase U. That'll be Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Be challenging for the gold. And for the kickoff, An all-Canadian team. Karmen Petrovic teaming up with Arianna Grace against Jacy, Jayne, and Jazmyn Nix. So, excuse me, see? I don't know what's up with my voice, man. But it keeps fading on me, man. I don't know what's up. I'm trying to, I got full lozenges. I really hate the pollen. It must be the pollen or something. And I'll tell you one thing, it's bouncing from to a cold room to a heat outside, and it's starting to get ridiculous. You know, New England weather, man. I'm telling you. New England weather. All right, so let's check it out. The NXT title: Trick Williams, Ethan Page, Shawn Spears, and Javon Evans. Now, I was thinking about picking Ethan Page to win this matchup, but with the feud he has with Oro Mensah going on, I don't think Oro Mensah's ready for a championship. Unless he get Noam Dar, who was originally supposed to be challenging, who would have been originally to challenge Trick Williams, but he was taken up by Ethan Page. And that could be a main reason why. I think Ethan Page could end up winning this. You know what I'm thinking? Ethan Page could end up winning it to start a feud with Noam Dar, I think. So, I think this will lead. Ethan Page will win it, but Oro Mensah, I think, is just the buffer, so to speak. And to not exactly challenge Page for the title if Page ends up wins it, but he's setting Page up for Noam Dar. That's what I think. I think Oro Mensah, what you call your table setter, and he'll be Noam Dar's table setter. Now, over Femi and Wes Lee, I got a hunch. That's his NXT and TNA are working over. I think the Rascals could get involved in this matchup, giving Lee the victory in this matchup. Kelani Jordan versus Soul Ruca. A lot of people, you know, are impressed with Soul Ruca. Never expected Kelani Jordan to win the title. So therefore, that being said, I picked Soul Ruca to win the championship. All right. Now the women's title is going to be a very interesting situation here. Here's the deal: if Lola Vice wins it, you're going to have a new set of contenders. But Lola Vice's story last night was pretty powerful. And it's pretty awesome. But if Roxanne Perez retains it, down the road, Julia is on her way. And I got a hunch Roxanne Perez could end up retaining it. And that's what I'm going to go for. I love Lola Vice, but I picked Roxanne Perez to retain it, because this will set up Julia coming in. She was supposed to make her debut at Heatwave, but because of the injury, kind of went back. I say later on, or the next, or probably near SummerSlam. That's where I think the event, NXT event before SummerSlam. I think if they have one, I think it's where you're going to see Julia make her debut, and that's why I picked Roxanne Perez to keep the title. Nathan Frazer and Axiom versus Chase U. Now, Nathan Frazer was defeated by Xavier Woods in the number one contenders match, and Xavier Woods is going to be challenging Andrade for the Speed Championship. So, bearing that in mind, and I think Frazer and Axiom, I think Frazer's lack of focus could end up costing the team. I see Chase U winning the tag team titles. And then you got Karmen Petrovic and Arianna Grace facing Jacy, Jayne and Jazmyn Nix. Now, it's in Canada. Whole thing. Both NXT Heatwave and Money in the Bank. And I'm thinking, And I'm thinking that Grace and Petrovic are going to win the matchup. Hometown crowd. Now, here's an interesting situation, though. Let's say if Roxanne Perez keeps the title or Lola Vice wins it. Either one of them could say, nobody can challenge me. NXT's in Toronto. Imagine, if you will. Now, I always mention Julia. Julia could challenge either one of them, that's fine. Imagine if Trish Stratus, WWE Hall of Famer, comes in through those doors, come, and said, I want to challenge you for the NXT Women's Championship. Imagine if that could happen. Anything could happen in this race, but I don't know what Trish is doing overall. But, to say the least, I should put this, that'll be very interesting. So, let's reiterate. All right, what I just talked about here. NXT Heatwave. The main card's going to be all title matches. All right, so the kickoff, Arianna, Grace, and Karmen Petrovic versus Jacy, Jayne, and Jazmyn Nix. I picked Grace and Petrovic to win. Tag title on the line, Frazer and Axiom versus Chase U. I picked Chase U to win. Women's title on the line, Roxanne Perez versus Lola Vice. I picked Perez over Vice. Women's North American title on the line, Kelani Jordan against Ruca. I see Ruca winning it. Over Femi versus Wes Lee. For the men's North American title, I picked Lee over Femi. And the NXT heavyweight title, Trick Williams versus Ethan Page versus Zon Spears versus Javon Evans. Ethan Page walks out with the championship. And Oro Mensah, I think he's just doing Noam Dar's bidding, and he's setting, and he could be setting Page up for Noam Dar. I'm telling you, that's the thing. So, that's all the time we have on the show, episode 1519 of the show. Tonight, it's AEW. Gotta find out what the heck is going on there. Alright? So until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, doing for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with Arabian Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.